Now, get ready for the hottest podcast coming out of Dallas, Texas, with Sean Fox, K Boogie, and Cowboys Nikki. Stars talking Cowboys. Let's go!
Yo, here we go again, back up on the scene. Stars talking Cowboys, you know what I mean. The podcast, repping everything with silver and blue. Keeping it real, that's what they do. Let me tell you about the crew. Sean Fox, spitting facts. K Boogie's giving game. Nikki's got the stats, so of course she covers everything. It's showtime, so let's get to the biz. And that Stars talking Cowboys, yeah, you know what time it is.
Now, get ready for the hottest.
What's up?
What's going on, Playboy? What's good, man? What's going on?
We here. Another day, another dollar.
Yes, it is, brother. Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. 2 more days. 2 more days until Thanksgiving and our game versus the Commanders. I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of chirping going on with some of these Commander fans. You have no idea. They act like they're 9-1 or 8-1. It's a lot of chirping going on, bro. A lot of chirping. But hey, it's all good, brother. It's all good.
Yeah. Well, once again, everyone, welcome to another edition of Stars Talking Cowboys. I am one of your hosts, Sean Fox. We got K Boogie on the line. We'll have our other guest host on shortly. Let's just jump right into it.
Let's jump right into it. What you want to talk about first? You want to talk about last night or our game first? Which one?
You know what? Let's do it. I'll talk about last night first.
Man,
first of all, I went to sleep on it.
You did?
I think I watched the kickoff, and that was it. But
man,
I did get a chance to watch the highlights, and I got a chance to watch the highlights, and it seemed like it was a good game.
It was a tight, contested game. Very tight, very physical game. It was played in the rain. But, oh, my goodness gracious. The Chiefs dropped so many passes last night. They was in the red zone 3 times last night. Fumble, interception. I was like, are you serious? I said, if that was the Cowboys right now, that'd be the story of the whole week. If we played like basically the Chiefs did last night. Man, a lot of drop passes, man. A lot of drop passes. And then the biggest drop was that touchdown close to the end of the game.
Yeah.
It was wide open. He dropped it. And I'm like, but he does that a lot, though. Even in Green Bay, the wide receiver was dropping a lot of passes.
Let's see here. All I know is I saw the touchdown pass that should have been touchdown pass at the end of the game. And because actually, when I woke up and I want to say SportsCenter was on, and I looked at it, and when I looked at it, I actually thought that the Eagles had lost. But I guess I must have been dreaming it, huh?
Yeah, you ain't see Jeff? Oh, Jeff was talking reckless last night, man. What? Yo, he better come on the show after all the mess he was talking last night. Him and Wayne. Oh my God, they was in heaven last night. Let me tell you something. I just couldn't believe how many drop passes though the Chiefs had though, Sean. They had a lot of drop passes, and these passes look like Gallup was out there. I'm like, wait a minute, oh, what's going on? Dropping first downs. I'm like, yo, that was crazy. Yeah, they have 26 drops, and we're not too far behind with 19. And then Detroit's wide receivers have 19. So I was like, oh man, I just couldn't. I was in disbelief because they really dominated the game, but the Eagles wound up winning the game.
So from what I saw, the Kansas City didn't score none in the second half.
Not one.
0 point.
None, 0. They averaged 5.3 points in the second half this year. So I don't know what's going on in the second half, but they've not been able to score any points. That's why I posted them like they missed Tyreek Hill, even though they won the Super Bowl last year. But there's residual effects from Tyreek Hill not being on that squad because their wide receivers are not, drawing double coverage of separation. So now everybody double and triple teaming Kelsey in the second half of games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the NFL. It's any given Sunday or Monday or Thursday or now Friday and Saturday. So whatever day of the week there's somebody playing.
Yeah, it is.
I give credit where credit is due. The Eagles have a good team. I'm not going to sit up there and hate on a team that is 8-1 or whatever their record is, 9-1. What are they, 9-1?
Yeah, they're 9-1. They're 9-1.
Team is 9-1, so I'm not going to hate on them because their record is their record. However, we still got still got 7 more games to go. So and one of those 7 games is against us. So we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, but their fan base is the most obnoxious fan base now in the NFL. You see all the posts. Oh my God. I'm on a chat with Jerome. We're talking about I said Chris Jones is one of the best or the best defensive tackle right now presently in the NFL. And this Eagle fan just jumps on the chat talking about we delusional. We can't even talk about defensive tackles. I'm like, yo, who are you? Where you come from? Where your mama? Where your daddy at? You messing up our vibe. We just trying to have a nice conversation, and an Eagle fan just jumps in the fray. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Listen, man. That's the main thing about them winning. They don't know how you say it, act like they've been there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. They're obnoxious. Some of these fans are obnoxious, man. Jeff included, so is Wayne.
So you're referring to the poll that says that Eagles fans and Cowboys fans are the most obnoxious fan bases out there.
Yeah, man, but the Eagles are worse, man. Oh my God. They taking the cake now. They taking the cake. They taking the cake. They are off the chain. What up? What's up, Nick?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, we're just talking about the little poll that came out, just talking about the Eagles are the most obnoxious fan base now. I mean,
yeah, they are.
See, I told you.
I mean, as a Cowboys fan, this is probably one of the few times that I'm glad to give a crown up to somebody else. Hey, Miss D,
right?
Yeah, we miss you too, Miss D.
Yeah, they're very annoying.
What's going on?
I like that profile pic, Miss D.
Okay, Storm. She got Storm going on there. Okay.
What up?
What's up, Mr. Cowboy? Yo, tell that Eagle fan to stay off our chat, man.
Man, I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Yo, that was crazy.
Ain't no Eagle chats nowhere. It ain't like they can get together and talk about their own thing.
Hey, Miss D.
As a tackle. Crazy. Oh my God.
Oh man. So we decided to talk about the Eagles and Kansas City game first before we jumped into our game because according to a lot of people out there, we really shouldn't have played because we beat up on another team that was under 500. So that's JV.
That's JV. You know what I'm saying? That's JV.
We're gonna talk about that. So what do you think is wrong with the Chiefs? Just has the NFL caught up with them, or are they a one-man team? Well, not a one-man team, a two-man offense. Do they miss Tyreek as much as we? Than they
miss somebody. They miss somebody, but
they miss Tyreek.
They miss Tyreek. I don't know.
Let me throw
they miss EB.
Thank
They
you.
miss EB.
Yeah.
Thank
Eric,
you. Yeah,
the enemy.
yeah. They miss EB too now. They wouldn't. Well, none of this
They
going
miss
on. The
EB.
enemy was running the show. They won a Super Bowl now, Tyreek. Now, the enemy
But they still had Eric B though.
they still had EB.
But they still had
leave.
they still had Eric B calling plays. They still had B on that offensive side.
They had
So
the enemy calling plays. So now the enemy leave the building. Now we struggling on offense. We can't score in the second half.
Nah,
you put
they
Matt. Now you got Matt. Is Matt Nagy running the offense?
Yeah.
Dude, stop it.
yeah.
Yes, he is. We won't talk about that, but he's running the offense. He is running the offense. But all the drops though, they had a lot of drops. So they lead the league in drops though.
Yeah, but they receive. They need receiver help. They need receiver help.
I don't know, man. Like
the defense is good though.
MVS look good in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. Like that's what he did. He got deep and caught deep balls. Like
we got
can't catch him.
We got a receiver that can have.
Who the guy?
Which one? He gonna drop more passes.
He gonna fit right in.
Outside. They play outside in the cold. Oh,
let me stop.
Oh, sugar.
Well, Taylor Swift wasn't at the game last night, so that could have had an effect as well.
Yeah, you know they got that narrative.
But it's true.
Kelsey better put on his mustache and think she's there in place.
Have a stunt double or something. Something going on. Because he had a bad game too. He was
he did
coughing up the ball. I'm like, yo, dude.
I'm like, him getting that.
Kelsey don't never play like
huge.
that.
That
fumble was crazy. You got three people around you. Why not just go down? Why are you trying to move? You know they're gonna strip you.
I don't know, but like I said before you guys got here, you know, it's any given Sunday, Monday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday now. You know, any team can get beat by any team, you know. And I think that, you know, what gets me is that, you know, we discount, you know, wins and losses in the NFL. It's hard to win in the NFL. Do you think that Carolina is discounting? Do you think that Houston is discounting their loss to Carolina?
No.
That one game would put Houston, you know, wouldn't they put them close to Jacksonville or near Jacksonville?
I think they'd be close to first place. They'd be tied.
Yeah, they'll be tied for first.
Yeah. I mean, you can look at us in Arizona.
Of course.
Right? Yeah. We took Arizona serious and went on and did what we need to do with them. We'd be in a whole nother situation right now.
That's why we got to beat everybody else on the schedule remaining. I don't care.
Everybody else got to get it. We can't afford to look over nobody else. Yeah, we can't
everybody
afford
to
look over
get
nobody else.
Here we go. I know it's coming.
So I can't play Taylor Swift songs on this show because Facebook blocked it off of our feed. You know,
they sure did. They blocked it.
They blocked it. So you got lucky, Wayne. Or I sure will pull Taylor Swift up there.
yeah, we don't want to be in Facebook jail.
I give 0 clucks. They said we copyrighted infringed her song.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, they did.
Taylor Swift. That's Taylor Swift, so we got to be careful. We can do everybody else but hers.
But anyway, so you know, this is the time of year where teams start separating themselves. You know, if you was to tell me at this point in the time that we'd be 7-3, I would take it. You know, I would love to be 8-2 and 9-1, but I'll take 7-3 at this time of the year, especially with the next couple games we got coming up. We got a chance to build on that, and I think all of us said that we was going to lose about 5 or 6 games on this panel. So, halfway through the season at a 7-3 mark, I'll take it.
I still think we're going 13-4. That was my prediction. I still think we're going 13-4. I think we're going 13-4.
So your boy asked. So let me ask y'all: y'all still think y'all gonna win NFC East? I think we are.
Yeah, we coming.
It's still possible,
coming, dog. We coming. It's no fear in us. We're not scared.
So Wayne must not have seen the Eagles' schedule these next couple for the Eagles.
It ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got even nothing to do with the schedule. It's more so, and I don't want to use the word luck, but how many games have y'all pulled out your ass this year? How many games? I think both Washington games you had to pull one out their ass.
Last night.
Us. Talking about the delusion. Come on now, Wayne. Did you say delusional? Come on now,
and
bro.
a little help, and they have had help from the refs. Like
they have had help from the refs.
That first touchdown Eagles got last night. That shouldn't even been a touchdown. That boy was clearly holding. It was the one on Jalen Hurts. It was a clear hold. It was a clear hold. And the referee was standing right there and never threw the flag, never called it. So they don't only just been having luck. They have the refs on their team right now. I'm just ready to wipe. I just want to wipe that damn smirk off their coach face. I cannot stand him.
So he's arrogant. They were talking about him.
He's very arrogant. Serious. He's very arrogant.
I bet he won't wear that damn "We Want Dallas" t-shirt again.
I bet he won't bring his ass down here with that "Beat Dallas" shirt no more. I bet he won't. I bet he won't.
He won't. He know better. Listen, they have to play Buffalo this weekend, and then after that they play the 49ers too, and then they play us.
But I can't trust Buffalo. I can't.
No, me either.
I can't trust Josh. I just can't trust him. And they playing Niners and Bills in Philly, where the Revs are really, really heavy on letting them get away with everything. So there, it's kind of went like we was the team that's always playing the Revs and the other team. And that's what we are. That's still that way for us. But it's flipped for them. Like the Revs are on their side, but always against us.
On their side. I'm like, that's crazy.
So we are the second most penalized team in the league.
Right. We are the most penalized team in the league, and some of it. Some of it we rightfully so did it, but then you go back and look at some of those calls, it wasn't even. It was just like, come on, are you serious?
Parsons gets whatever every down. He's out there.
Every game.
Parsons. They don't even call it.
Every game. But I mean, but like I said, Super Bowls are not won in November. I guess it felt like that to them because they lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So for them, that was a revenge game for them. But it wasn't the right revenge game because if you're not playing in February or you don't win the game in February, your season was a waste. So carry on. Let them carry on. Let them do what they do. We keep doing what we're doing, whether it's not a team or it's a team that who we played. Just keep getting the W's. We're not playing nobody, right? So just keep winning against nobody.
Oh man, what's funny about that? Last year that wasn't even a narrative. We was beating up on the winning teams. Now all of a sudden this year, ESPN or Fox, they're coming up with that narrative. We don't beat winning teams. I'm like, we only played basically, let's say, 2 teams, and that was the Eagles and the 49ers. The next 5 to 7 games, we playing winning teams. So who's coming up with this nonsense? You play who's on the schedule.
Yeah. You play who on the schedule. You play who on your schedule.
Yeah, I
Who
go
they
back
played?
to
The only
when
thing they played is us in Miami. So who they played? Well, last night they played Kansas City.
And beyond, they got help in all three of them games.
And they got help in every last game they won.
They got help in all.
I mean, they got help in all of the good games. They got help in.
I'm not one who talks about refs too much, but I still go back to how an NFL team can go a whole 60 minutes with zero penalties.
Zero penalties. And we all saw the game. We know
no penalties. Not none.
None. Not never, ever, ever, never, ever. None. That's crazy. Go ahead. We sound pathetic. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm serious.
And they had none.
Can you name so that game that y'all had zero penalties? There were three blatant calls.
Three blatant calls.
We ain't talking about the ticky-tack stuff. We ain't talking about something you can call a hold. This now we talking about a face mask, a pass interference, and what was the other one? I forgot the third one, but it was three blatant. But but first of all, Wayne, if you would have been on the show at the beginning of the show, I said, and the first thing that came out of my mouth was, you can't take anything away from the Eagles because they are 9-1. As of right now, they're the best team in the NFL. So I think you could scratch some of those little comments that you just said in there because we gave you your flowers first. Because you can't ignore the fact that the Eagles right now are considered the best team in the NFL. And that's coming from a diehard Cowboy fan. And I'm pretty sure the same sentiments are coming from the rest of the panel. Ain't nobody in here said that the Eagles aren't a good team because your record says that you are a good team. But at the same time, you are beatable.
Very beatable.
You are a beatable team.
Very beatable.
It is what it is. And I had to argue with a Cowboys fan, and I hate arguing with Cowboys fans. I can't stand arguing with a Cowboys fan. But we were talking about losses, and they was bringing up the loss to Philly. We lost the game. Yes, we did. We lost the game. But when I left that game, I felt more positive about my team in that loss than I did in our blowout wins against other teams. That loss to Philadelphia, to me, was a better game than a 40-0 win over the Giants.
Right.
It has nothing to do with moral victory. It has zero to do with moral victory. If anybody is a coach and you say we lost the game, if I was Mike McCarthy and I would have walked into that locker room after that game and I would have said, damn boys, we lost, but you guys played a hell of a game, and we had a chance to win this game. We lost this game ourselves. I'm not gonna say that we didn't get beat by the Eagles. We lost the game.
Right.
Versus the Eagles beating us.
Right. We lost the game.
We lost it.
That's right. Yeah. We lost it.
That has zero to do with moral victory. That's called sports.
Accountability.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. Let's say Kelly Sean, if he can't explain a spectacular fade, then you don't need to explain it. I can't.
But what I'm confused about is why is he sitting up here waiting on our show every week? I mean, he the first one.
He gonna do?
He the first one on the show. Like, why you sitting there waiting on our show every week? Like, y'all, go. Philly ain't got no shows to watch and listen to.
There is no Philadelphia Eagles show.
Nah, we entertaining. We more entertaining than the fan shows anyway.
I mean, damn.
There you go.
Why are you watching our show?
It's entertaining.
We more entertaining.
So there's no Philip Eagles show he wants to go to.
so like I said at the beginning of the show, the Eagles are 9-1. They have one loss. They are the best team in the NFL.
They are
as of today.
On paper.
Yes, on paper.
Shots fired.
Hey, they begging to get smashed, though, man. Like,
shots fired.
But the thing of it is that when they do lose, because they are going to lose, when they lose, the internet is not going to blow up. It's not going to. It's not gonna be front page news like it is when the Cowboys lose. And then I'm gonna take it even a step further. When they lose, there's gonna be an excuse why they lost.
You already know it. You already know it. They will get all type of pass.
They've been to the Super Bowl and they're the best team. Oh my God, they lost. Oh, we give them a mulligan, especially Dan Orlovsky. Give him a mulligan.
Man, especially Dan Orlovsky.
Oh my God.
He might well just go on a date with all of the Eagles.
His wife's from Philly. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
His wife's from Philly.
I quit listening to Dan Orlovsky because
but I don't even watch no sports shows today just because I did not want to hear their foolery today. I didn't want to hear it. So I ain't even watch no sports shows today. I'm like, I don't even want to hear that foolery today. Like, they just do too much. But at the end of the day, they can keep doing what they doing. We keep doing what we doing. But we're gonna still give more. They gonna talk about us. They ain't gonna talk about they win. They gonna still talk about us. You know what they talk? They talking more about Jimmy Johnson being inducted in the Ring of Honor than they talking about them beating Kansas City last night.
Well, I'm gonna do you one better, Nikki. I didn't even watch the sports shows after we won on Sunday.
Right, I didn't. We partying
because that was gonna be a,
They weren't gonna do nothing but do a hit and miss. They was just gonna say, "Oh, Cowboys beat Carolina," blah blah blah. They talked about the run blame for a hot second, and then they went on to the next. But had we lost that game, that's what all they would have been talking about.
If we had a won close.
Oh, y'all ain't hear Dan? Dan was talking about how we got gas up the middle. They was running on us. Y'all ain't hear Dan? Oh my God!
I ain't like it.
Dan was getting on us about
well,
that.
you know what? I lied. I did watch Dan Orlovsky. One thing. That's the one thing I did watch. Because it popped up on my when I was something on YouTube and it popped up. It came up next after something I was watching, and was it Dan or somebody else that said the game was 17-10 in the third quarter, and then just the Cowboys. So they struggled the first 3 quarters, 2.5 quarters against Carolina.
Yeah,
and that's what made me. Yeah, that's what made me not want to watch nothing else for the rest of the couple of days. So,
you understand? We played a game on Thursday, so we just wanted to get in and get out with a win. It wasn't no special game calling or game plan or whatever. We just want to get in and get out with a win. Nobody injured because we played the Commanders on Thanksgiving.
We have a short week.
We got 3 games in 12 days.
Yeah,
you don't understand that?
That's a lot. That's a lot on the players. That's a lot. Exactly. And that's all they were doing. Even sitting there in the stands looking at the game. People were complaining. I was just kind of scrolling, and people were complaining about, oh, Dak not throwing the ball down the field. He just, it's like he's taking what the defense give him. There's no reason to turn the ball over. There's no reason to force this game. Let this game come to you. Let this game play out how it needs to play out, and he just letting this game come to him. There's no need to force anything on this game. We knew that Carolina wasn't that good. They're not that good of a team, but they still an NFL team. But it was no need to force it. And I'm not mad at him for not just trying to get the ball down the field and risk interceptions or whatever. Had he done that, they'd be complaining about that.
No, Wayne, that's Jerry Jones that wants all the attention. He's the marketing genius. He's the one that started that, not us. Not us. You see, there was an article about that in what was it? This Sports Illustrated about, hey, when the Cowboys are down, he comes up and makes up some nonsense to keep us up. That's Jerry Jones. That's not us. We're gonna tell it like it is. If we play bad, we're gonna say we played bad. We played good, we play good. We're gonna give you the facts. We're not gonna sugarcoat anything, Wayne. You know that. Carry on, Nikki. Sorry.
I mean, I don't even know why he even on here. I mean, I'm back at that.
You crazy. Lord
so speaking of his comment, but when the attention is paid to who we are beating, we call foul. I am definitely sick of the narrative of you guys only played this team, you only played that team. Well, guess what? The Eagles are going to have to play.
No, same teams.
The same teams.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody else beat those same teams. So why is it just an issue when we beat the same team? I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you're supposed to do. Beat a bad team, right? So we don't beat a bad team, then y'all calling us out. Y'all saying, oh, we let for instance, the Arizona team at the time. We don't beat a bad team, then it's a whole nother story. Y'all changed the narrative again. You know, the narrative just keep changing and keep changing. Every time it's the Dallas, the narrative keep changing. I think that's what's so frustrating to me. If you're going to call it fair, but call it across the board. Don't sit up here and make the team less irrelevant because they played the Cowboys when you just gave another team credit for beating the same team that the Cowboys beat. And you just gave them credit for it. That's my issue with it. And at the end of the day, we play who on the schedule. We don't make the schedule. It's not our fault for whatever the other team flaws are. Whatever issues that other team have, they don't have anything to do with us. All we do is suit up, get on the field, and play the team that's on the schedule to play. So what y'all want us to do? Not play the team because they're a bad team? That's what y'all want us to do? Not play them?
Who beat
they on the schedule.
Who beat the Eagles?
The Jets.
A bad team.
Oh, okay.
Zach Wilson, who has now been downgraded to a third quarterback.
Yeah, he's not even playing. He's not even playing on Friday. He may not even be active on Friday.
Oh my!
I mean, he downgraded to a third quarterback.
So the Eagles lost to the Jets, and we beat the Jets. But
beat the brakes off of them.
But it's a narrative.
Beat the N and the Y off of them. Right.
So, I don't want to.
I got to push back for that. They beat the Jets because Jalen threw 3 interceptions. It wasn't because the Jets played a good game, and it's because Jalen threw 3 interceptions.
No, but
that's why.
According to some, I'm not gonna say all, but according to some Eagles fans, the Jets had a hell of a defense. They got a great defense. They just had an offense.
How was that possible?
Yeah, they had a great one when they played us and got beat 30 to 10.
I was here. Yeah, that's all I was here. Like
that's all we heard. That's all we heard the week before the game or the week of the game.
Yeah,
Jets got that Jets defense.
I'm saying Dak was just watching up the field on.
Yeah,
they always come up with different narratives for us anyway. It's always different narrative for the Cowboys. It's always
and to keep them 100. Philly secondary is horrible. They passed for what? Almost 400 yards on them. Their secondary is bad. And again, they're winning because the other team is finding a way to lose versus pulling the game out. That's why. Patrick Mahomes, the boy had the ball in his hand, touchdown. He dropped it.
He dropped it.
That's the type of luck they've been having. You know, so at the end of the day, they acting like they just out here beating teams up. Y'all not out here just beating up teams. The teams are beating themselves in the end. It's a mistake. It's something happened, or it's a bad call come from the ref and tilt the game to them. But they're not out walking on the field and just punching teams in the mouth. They're not doing it. Simple as that. But at the end of the day, they're 9-1. That's their record. You have to give them credit for it. They find a way to win, whether it's the refs. However, they're finding a way to win. So you have to give them credit for that. That's what it is. Now moving on, because this is not a goddamn Eagle show.
Wait till Jeff get on here.
Let's say Jeff is different. Jeff has earned his stripes.
Yeah, I could deal with Jeff. Right.
Jeff has hung around us for 5 years. So you know, and he calls a spade, you know, so or at least on this show. I've seen him clown other places, but when he gets on here, he's a very mature. Oh man, come on. Wayne, I ain't gonna put your comments up here no more. He said they run this division.
That's December 10th, baby. December 10th.
Run what?
Let's get to our
how they run the division though.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Since when?
I'm ready.
They don't even run the NFL.
I'm ready to talk about our meaningless game that we had on Sunday. The game that doesn't mean anything to anybody.
They don't even run the NFL.
What were you guys' takeaways from Sunday's game? Besides Deron Bland, because that young man is a touchdown magnet.
I told y'all that. Told y'all that was my boo.
I got into a little.
I told y'all that. I said my boo is gonna step up.
I can't keep up with your boos, Nikki. So
she got a lot. We're gonna call her Madam from now on. You Madam Nikki. Yes, madam. Yes, madam. That's what we're gonna call you, Madam Nikki. I like Bland. Bland. You know what it is about Bland? You know what it is about Bland? Bland breaks on the ball so quickly because he played wide receiver just like Diggs. The main difference between Diggs and Bland is faster than Diggs. And his reaction time is a little quicker than Diggs. So I had a little discussion.
Yeah, his reaction is quick.
I said we're gonna have two good corners when Diggs comes back. Why we gotta put one in front of the other? Why we can't just have two good corners? No. I'm like, no, we're gonna have two good corners. Why are we arguing? Why are you arguing with other fans about who's the best? You have two good corners that's better for our pass rush. These people crazy. They are crazy, but hey, listen, I'm glad.
That's gonna be terrorizing.
It's gonna be. Yeah, I know. I wish he could come back.
That's gonna be terrorizing.
I'm glad to see Wanye playing more. I like Wanye out there more because Wanye, you know, he's fast, he's elusive, and also too he's smart. Not taking anything from Wilson, but the Cowboys play different when Wanye's out there. And what we gonna do about Jordan Lewis? Every time you turn on TV, he's getting burnt.
That's who I was. That's who I was going to talk about. What's that boy name? Adam Thielen. Thielen had a field day.
I saw that
because of Jordan Lewis. He had a field day because of Jordan Lewis, and I don't know if it's because Dan Quinn don't trust anyone else on the team yet to that extent. I don't know why he haven't made a move with Jordan Lewis, but going down the stretch and going, especially if going into the playoffs, we can't have Jordan Lewis as a liability.
He a liability.
He is a freaking liability, big time. It happened play after play with Thielen. I'm like, Jordan Lewis, why? What are you doing?
Man.
And it's like, like you're not even where he's supposed to be. Like, why you way over there?
Keys, he reading the
you
wrong
way
keys,
down the front, you way across the other sideline.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with Jordan. I don't know, but Dan Quinn gonna have to fix that. He gonna have to fix that.
Dan Quinn is loyal though. That's one thing. Dan Quinn is really loyal to his guys, though. That's the only thing to a fault.
Yeah. I think Lou gonna have a certain amount of time to get it squared away. But if he keep putting bad film out there, I think Quinn ain't gonna have no choice. Because you ain't been telling me that film ain't bad right now for the last couple of weeks.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely horrible. I mean, at one time we were talking about how bad our linebacker core is. But hell, we ain't got no linebackers. So we can't talk about them no more. But no, Jordan Lewis, I mean, I don't know you if you're in the slot. Now let me play devil's advocate. So on a slot receiver, they do have to cover a lot of option routes, a lot of choice routes. So I gotta say, he has one of the hardest. I'm not gonna say hardest. He has a difficult task. However, the way he's getting beat is what bothers me. I just the separation. I can't. I think he has more separation than any other DB on our defense.
Yeah, I'm talking about by far.
He's slow. I think his foot injury is still bothering him because he looks slow out there compared to everybody else though.
So man, do we have the slot guy though? Yeah,
Izzy can play slot. Izzy can play slot, and so can Wanye. Wanye can play slot as well.
Man, yeah, can play slot. Let's see what Ye got.
You gotta do something. I mean, I had said something about bringing back Boss Man, but I don't think that's gonna be a popular decision.
Nah.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem. But the only thing with Boss Man is he run a 44-3. So if you get burned a little bit, he got makeup speed. That's the only reason why I would bring him back because of makeup speed. That's it.
But they were playing him in the slot though, wasn't it?
Yeah, they was trying him in the slot. I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do with Jordan Lewis.
Boss Man got to get his head together, man.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Yeah, that's my only thing about him. He have a good play, then he have a bonehead play on special teams. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So how about what do y'all think about that Pollard touchdown?
He showed his power. He showed some explosiveness.
Yeah, that was good to see.
He showed. It was good. It was good to see. It was good to see. It was good to see. Now what I did get pissed off about was that running into the kid, like that's the type of mistakes that you can't have. That could have been a costly mistake. You know what I'm saying? Because you got them off the field. Now you run into the kicker. Now you extending a drive for them. So it's just little things like that. I don't like to see, even though it's a nobody team and it didn't hurt us, but that could have been a play that could have hurt. It could have hurt the team if it was a better team. So it's just things like that they really, really have to get cleaned up on, because you don't want to go into a game that really, really matters and it's coming down to a mistake and you run into the kicker and extend that drive.
Yeah, didn't the Panthers extend the drive like 3 times on 4th down?
Three times.
Yeah.
I was like, how is that possible?
Yep.
I couldn't believe that either.
I couldn't believe that. I said, boy, y'all do not want to get out of the field.
Not at all.
Yep.
And every time it was feeling.
Yep.
I said, Lewis, what are you doing?
Yeah,
it was Lewis and Thielen. It was the Lewis and Thielen show. I'm like, this dude ate our ass up when he was with the Vikings, and he come over here and do the same thing. But what I didn't like being there was I didn't like how some of in the section I was in anyway. I don't know. I know Cooley was there, but I don't know if he heard it in here. But the section I was in, I didn't like how they were destroying Bryce Young. I don't feel like it's his fault. He don't have a line. He's young. He's a rookie. And to be honest, I don't feel like he have the best coaches for him. Just to be honest, I don't feel like he have the best coaches around him. I think Carolina made a big mistake when they got rid of Wilkes and brought in Frank. I think Carolina made a mistake. I think that was the biggest mistake they could have done. And it's gonna take a lot to right this ship with Carolina. Because it's so many things that's wrong with that team. It's so many things wrong. And it's gonna take a lot. But I didn't like them bashing that young man. I didn't like that.
North Carolina is a good old boy state.
Lord.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
right.
Didn't their old owner get kicked out the league for some racial stuff?
Yes, he did.
Didn't he say some stuff that he shouldn't have said?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, but one thing that did bother me about that game when Tony Pollard that got pushed from behind on that third down when it was a third down play and they ended up giving us that 15-yard penalty. The D-tackle.
That was Turpin.
Turpin. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody came to his rescue. I don't like that about our team, man. I don't like that. I don't like when Dak gets hit in the head and stuff like that. Nobody comes to. I ain't saying you got to go and start fighting and this and another, but somebody got to step up.
They got fired up when they hit that.
Yeah, the last time I seen that,
Zach Martin gets
that was Lyle Collins in Washington. He got ejected from the game for it. That was Lyle Collins in Washington.
I'm talking about recently though.
It's usually Zach Martin though. Zach Martin when he gets
I'm saying that they have came to that defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they have. I'm saying that, yeah. Well, I noticed that with our team when that shit happened with Cooper Rush. When they did what they did to Cooper Rush. Was that Cooper Rush? No, it was Andy Dalton.
They smoked Andy Dalton.
DC.
That was Andy Dalton.
Yeah, they smoked.
That was Andy Dalton.
That should have been a fight.
They smoked him, and all the players they just stood there. Yeah, but yeah, that was Andy Dalton. But then, I know, last year, when that happened with Dak, Lyle Collins was the only one that went over there to fight Washington, and he got ejected from the game for that. But I don't know why. I don't like that neither.
Well, I can't stand protecting you. I can't stand Trent Williams, but one thing I do respect, boy, somebody mess with somebody on his team, he gonna get him.
Yeah, he want all the smoke. He want all the smoke. Big Trent want all the smoke. And that's why the 49ers have their attitude because of Trent Williams. He's the one. Forget about Debo and everybody. He's the one.
Mm-hmm.
And
because he probably potentially ended Van Der's career. He is.
I saw that too.
He's probably the one that ended Van Der's career. So,
speaking of linebackers, y'all want to try? Y'all want Shaq? Y'all want to bring Shaq in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all want to bring him in for a workout?
I absolutely want to bring him in for a workout. We need him bad.
Shaq
Leonard.
From
the Colts.
Yeah.
Or Darius Leonard.
From the Colts.
Shaq Leonard. You want to bring him in for a workout?
He ain't gonna even make it to us.
Yeah, you think he's gonna get picked up by waivers?
But the thing is, if he clears waivers, he can sign with anybody.
He can sign with anybody then. Well, I don't think he may not clear.
But who's gonna pick up his $6.1 million contract that he's owed?
Say we had to pay it, but I ain't gonna be Dallas. So you can skip right on over there next.
We pick up this shit. We gonna get him pick up this shit.
Shit. Dallas ain't gonna do it.
I mean, but how's his back though? That's another thing too. He was only playing 70% of the snaps because of his back.
Yeah.
So what's the reason what is the reason they cut him? I mean, what is the reason they released him? That's one of the things we have to check into.
Because they said that they didn't want to pay the $6.1 million for the rest of the year just in case he got hurt. Plus, they said that basically they wanted to go in a different direction come 2024. So that's why they released him. It was more of a personal thing more than an injury thing. That's what they say. But he only played 70% of the snaps anyway, so I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, is he really hurting? Is he really healthy? So if we bring him in, you can put him on a practice squad. I mean, I don't know.
What defensive player is not playing? You know, defensive players rotate in and out. I mean, your corners are going to probably play the most. Your linebackers are going in and out because of, you know, nickel packages and run packages or whatever. Your D-line they're probably rotating every 2 series, maybe 2 series in one. You got your starters playing a couple, then your backups playing, you know, a series. I mean, unlike Michael Parsons, he's probably plays 3 series or 4 series and take one off. So even if we had him at 70%, that's still better than, you know, what we got at linebacker right now.
Yeah, really?
It would be, but he's an every down linebacker before the injury. He's all pro like 3 years in a row. He's only 28 years old as well. So I don't know. I don't know. I would bring him in just to see if he can basically, you know, if it's worth putting him on a practice squad. Because you can do that. You can put him on a practice squad. Sign him to the practice squad.
But is he gonna take practice squad money?
Hey, listen, he's $6.1 million he's owed for the rest of the year. You have a chance to actually go to the playoffs, maybe even the Super Bowl. So it's going to be probably between us and the Eagles and maybe another contender.
But if you're on a practice squad, you don't get paid a whole salary. You get paid a practice squad salary, don't you?
I don't know. I don't know about the starters in the NFL. Got to double check that because a lot of teams are doing that now. They're picking up starters and putting them on the practice squad now.
So they might get like veterans minimum or something like that.
Yeah, I know it's a veterans minimum.
But don't forget, he's only 28 years old, though. He's 28, but he has back problems. That's the only thing.
So it said the minimum weekly salary for a vet on the practice squad in 2023 is $16,100, while the maximum is $20,600. So he's not going. He if you put him on the practice squad, he's not going to want a $16,000 check. He's going to want that $6 million divided by 17, which is
but he won't start right now anyway. I mean, you can put him on the field, but what
you talking about a difference? Yeah, you talking about the difference between $20,600 and $352,941 and 18 cents. He ain't coming here for no $20,000.
So who you gonna actually either put on IR, right? Because you're gonna have to put somebody on IR if that's the case. And don't forget, we still have Martellus Bryant as well. So that's why I said put him on the practice squad and see what's going on.
Yeah, but Martellus Bryant, his $20,000 is more than what he made in XFL last year.
You're right. You're right. So we're gonna have to do something creative. If he wants to come to Dallas, we're gonna have to be creative about it. We're gonna have to be creative because we still have some issues in the red zone, and I would like to see what Martellus Bryant does have. I would like to see him. I would like to see Martellus Bryant out there to see what's going on. Because during the Carolina game, how much separation did Talbot get? Not a lot.
Yeah, he was dropping.
They were dropping a lot of balls on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a lot of drop balls on Sunday.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting how our roster is gonna develop over the next 7 games.
Yeah. I think we need to keep an eye on Jalen Brooks though. I think we need to keep an eye on him.
Oh, who?
Jalen Brooks, number 83, the rookie from South Carolina.
Oh yeah, he got some wheels on him.
Mm-hmm. He catching too.
Yeah, and he can run some Chris routes too. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he look good, man. He threw a nice key block in last game, so he making plays.
What Darryl said?
Man, need to deflate them balls.
Oh.
So they can catch.
Wait a minute. Pause.
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 Wait a minute, yeah.
Because I saw that, I'm like, pause.
He needs to call Tom Brady for that.
Oh Lord. No, we can't be dropping passes like that, though, man. That's the thing, because during the playoffs, we're gonna have to play outside, not really indoors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving up hope that that we don't make a run.
Yeah.
I don't see why we can't make a run.
I don't see why we can't either.
No, I don't think we're gonna make a run. It's just the fact that Detroit Lions have the easiest schedule. They have the easiest schedule in football. The easiest schedule. Besides playing us, who else do they play? That's the thing.
Right.
Look at their division.
All right.
That's the thing. With Detroit. Detroit can have the number 1 seed, and let's see we overtake the Eagles, we can have the number 2 seed.
So right now, as it stands through week 11, right now, playoff picture through week 11. So divisional round, number 1 seed, AFC.
So where you go, Nikki? You there?
I think she froze a little bit.
All right. So
y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Oh, so y'all didn't hear nothing I was just reading?
No.
Zero. Nada. Zilch.
I think y'all
blame that on Daryl. Blame that on Daryl. Blame that on Daryl.
I think y'all hit the button or something.
Nah, that's FCC did that. Blame that on Daryl.
And I think y'all did something to their phone. But I was giving y'all the scenarios for the as of right now, week 11, like playoff picture for right now. Like standing with week 11. It would be Baltimore with the number 1 seed, Philly with the number 1 seed in the NFC side. And then it would be I think they said it would be Pittsburgh against the Chiefs in the wild card round, and Detroit against Minnesota, Houston Texans against the Jags, 49ers against who's that? Against Seattle, Cleveland Browns against Miami, and Dallas would play the Saints.
Yeah, go to New Orleans, right? Because the Saints beat the division 1.
Yeah. Oh, Nikki, that's gonna be hot for you, boy. That's gonna be hot for you.
What?
Because your family gonna be all on that one, boy. They get you a bodyguard for that game.
My family don't play with me during football season. I don't play with them. I don't even play with them like that.
Shit, don't nobody play with you, Nikki.
I don't even play with them like that.
Sean didn't say that. I don't know who said that.
I don't even. Half of them blocked anyway. So
the Saints. Yeah, I saw that too. I'm like, damn, we gotta go to New Orleans.
Yeah, we'll have to go to New Orleans.
I don't think that's a big task anyway.
But unfortunately, I wouldn't be scared to play them.
No, not at all.
No, I wouldn't be scared to play them. I see Michael Thomas is gonna be out. They putting him on injury reserve, right?
Man, what a promising career he had.
Yep.
Marshawn Latimer's going on there too, I think, right? Marshawn Latimer, he's hurt.
Is he?
Yeah, he's hurt.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt them on defensive side. But anyway, let's talk some more about let's talk about it. Let's get into the upcoming game Thursday with Washington. Of course, we can't take them lightly because yes, they did lose to the Giants on Sunday, but Washington is still Sam Howell, he can still get that ball down the field. And he's still a running quarterback. He's an athletic quarterback. So he will take off and run if you leave him time or give him enough time, and if you give him too much time, he will get the ball down the field. So we cannot take Washington lightly at all. I don't care nothing about them saying, "Oh, look at Washington record." I don't care about none of that. It's a division team. It's a division game, and it matters.
Washington, Washington gonna give us everything they got.
That's it.
Listen, it's a revenge game for us anyway. We need to knock their block off from what they did last year at the end of the season, because everybody was trying to say Sam Howell, he owned you guys. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm tired of y'all talking. We need to put a 40 burger on them quick.
Mm-hmm.
We need to put a 40 burger on them quick. Because you got Eagle fans are talking nonsense about the game. Oh, y'all, Sam Howell gonna beat y'all. He gonna put up this and that. I'm like, are you serious?
But I was just about to say the only thing about putting up 40 points against them was they could put up 40 points.
Yeah, they can.
Mm-hmm.
But their offensive line is trash, though. They give it the most sacks in the NFL. And I watched that Giant game too, and I'm telling the Giants put something on them. And I'm saying to myself, if the Giants could do that, we should be able to do that as well. It shouldn't even be. It's going to be a close game maybe in the second half. I mean, the first half, but the second half we should pull away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they can't handle this front, then it's just a matter of time, dude. It's gonna go left.
Yeah.
We just need to go and take care of business because we play Seattle the following Thursday at home. So we just need to take care of business. And then we play the Eagles.
Now, Wayne, I'm with you on this. This could potentially be a trap game.
Oh,
that's
no doubt.
I agree. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
it's 100%. You know, Riverboat Ron has always played us tough, even when he was in Carolina. You know, I'm not. One thing I never do is look past a division rival. I don't care what their record is.
Yeah,
you know,
especially them.
Yeah. I mean, many of Thanksgivings that they done came up here and whipped our little tails. You know, so I don't put nothing past Washington. You know, we're their Super Bowl every year. So
yeah, you definitely can't put anything past Washington because let's just keep it 100. They should have swept the Eagles, but they got lucky. Eagles got lucky in both games. They should have.
Yeah, 34,
swept the
30,
Eagles.
Yeah, 34, 31. All right, Bland's going to get a pick six. So speaking of Bland, is he in the running for Defensive Player of the Year? In your opinion?
He's going to be close.
He should be close.
He should be close, though. You know they're usually going to give that to pass rusher, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. I saw a post of somebody put his numbers up next to Gilmore's when he won it, and they are very similar.
Very.
They are very similar.
Okay.
So,
he balling.
If he get another pick six, yes.
He might get two.
He may get two. If they can't block.
I see him getting more.
Yeah. So if they can't keep the dogs out of quarterback Thursday, he may get another one.
Yeah, because one thing we know, Sam Howell will throw the ball.
He did it Sunday. Yeah, a lot of turnovers Sunday.
He will. He will throw the ball. He will throw the ball to you.
That pick six Isaiah Simmons was so fun. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
He was just throwing it out there. He was like a wing and a prayer. He was just throwing up. I said, what is this? I said, oh my God. Isaiah Simmons wasn't even running full speed. He said, man, it's an easy touchdown.
Easy pick six of his life.
No, we just got to go and take care of business. Like I said, let's put him out early. We've got another game following Thursday. Just take care of business. You know, let's see if Pollard can keep running. Let's get 40 ounce the ball. You know what I'm saying? How come 40 ounce is not touching the ball? That's my thing.
Yeah, they put him in at the end of the game. So I thought they was gonna let him touch it.
I mean, so I get that we want to give 40 ounce the ball, but we need to give number 23 the ball more.
Yeah, that
he
too.
needs the ball more.
Yeah.
Rico.
Yeah, that's what
we need to get the ball to Rico. Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what needs.
I would start Rico actually. I said
Rico.
that before. We should start Rico and have Pollard come in just like he did when Zeke was here, because Pollard was fresher when Zeke was here. He had more burst because Rico comes in the game with burst. He just comes in the game with burst and attitude. He runs with attitude.
Yeah, but that's natural for a second string running back to do that. It just anywhere you go, you're going to see a second string running back that's going to have a little bit more burst than the starter, because the second string feels like he has more to prove, and that's going all the way down to high school.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if I would start Dowdy, but I would give him more carries. Pollard is more of a, and I don't understand why we don't use him in screens more and put him in the passing game more than what we do, because they're catching up to him and that little swing pass. That their teams are catching up to that. So I think Dowdy is more of a power back for us. He hits those holes, he hits those holes quick, but he hits them with some authority. Pollard, when I saw that touchdown run Sunday, if Pollard would do more of that, then I wouldn't question Pollard's, I don't want to say ability, but I wouldn't question if Pollard had more runs like he had on Sunday, then I'd be a little bit more confident about our run game. And then I saw I think it was it Wayne or Cooley to put up there that we got a little pass happy. Yeah, we can't run the ball, so we got to get pass happy.
So that's why we should run 40 ounce a little bit more, just to see. That would have been a perfect game. It's like a preseason game again. Just let's see what we have, because against a better defense like Seattle, we can't take those chances. Seattle has a really good front now. They have Williams up front now, and then after that we play the Eagles again. So if you wanted to basically, put in some new nuances and try different things, that would have been the perfect game to do it. Because you know what?
Exactly.
The Panthers' actually defensive line is pretty stout. Their defensive line is not bad. So you try different things. I don't think I'll do it on Thanksgiving though. We need to drop 40 on these cats and keep it moving. We need to. We need to drop 40 on them and keep it moving. Because Riverboat Ron, this is probably his last game in Dallas, because they're probably going to actually replace him next year. So he try to get them as motivated as possible. We got to just take care of business.
Eric Bieniemy will be the head coach next year. So you got to run the ball. We pass the ball all the time. How you know if we can't run, if we don't run? We get on the 3-yard line and throw three passes 3 times. Cooley, have you seen us try to run the ball inside the 5-yard line? This is not it's a serious question. What success have we had when we tried to run the ball inside the 5-yard line?
We don't. It's like running up against a brick wall every time because we don't have a power back.
And we try, and I think the thing that pisses me off about it is that we line up in the spread and try to run it inside, or we bring in the extra lineman and have a power formation and try to run it inside, and we don't open any holes up. Pollard is not a power inside, runner. He's a zone read guy, and he can run outside, but he is not a power run inside the tackles type of running back.
Yeah. See, McCaffrey gets away with it because he's more powerful. Pollard is not McCaffrey. I know somebody brought that up before. I'm like, have you seen how McCaffrey's built compared to Pollard? It's like night and day. So that's why they can get away with it. We can't. Gibbs can get away with it too for Detroit. Gibbs the same thing. It's just I don't know what's going on with Pollard. But Gibbs can do the same thing, but maybe he's still feeling the effects of his leg being broken last year. I don't know. Let that run the ball in. Let that run the ball in the red zone down there in the 5-yard line. That's our best shot. Think about it. You might as well let him do it.
So what are your predictions for the game on Thursday? I think Nikki's frozen.
Yeah, I don't know where Jerome went. 42-21.
Right here.
There she go.
Okay.
Nikki right here.
Yeah. Your screen was frozen.
I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know because for me, I don't ever know what I don't ever know what team we're gonna get out the gate. You know what I'm saying? But we home and we play lights out at home. We play lights out at home. I think Dak kind of been holding a grudge with Sam Howell ever since that game the last game last year in Washington. I think he want that opportunity and that chance to come back out against him, and play him again. Even though we lost to them last year, it didn't matter. But I think it was just the principle of all of the flack behind it, losing to Sam Howell. I think Washington defense is not as strong anymore because they got rid of Chase Young and they got rid of Sweats. So I don't think their defense is that strong anymore. Their O-line is not as good. And like Darryl said, Howard is good for at least two picks a game. At least 2 a game. Look, here come the clown.
That was similar to my score.
Put the clown comment back up.
Yo, I'm funny. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Killer said 41-16.
Shit, I got 48-21. 48-21.
Darryl said they secondary is trash. Yeah, they secondary not good either. And I think if our front seven put the pressure on Howard and put pressure on him, get to him, we can force him into a couple of mistakes. Well, I will get pissed off at if we allow him to stand back there in their pocket and throw the ball down the field and shred us down the field. And if you give him time, he can do it. He can do it. So that's when I'll get pissed off. But we have to continue to play mistake-free games. Cut down on the penalties as we need to. So I think we should come out with the win. I think they have us at a 17-point favorite.
Let me see here. I'll look it up real quick.
I think they have us at the 17. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn that's what I seen.
Let's see here. Okay. I'm just getting a little sad because I know that this is the back half of the season right now, and we just started playing a couple of weeks ago, and now we're on week 11.
We are already at week 11. Yep.
Well, we have our identity finally, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We finally have our identity, which is a good thing.
And our identity is what?
Definitely.
Let Dak cook. It's always the offense goes through Dak Prescott. That's him. Let him cook. Let him and CD get down. Let him get busy. I mean, all this ground and pound and running this and that. No. Let Dak and CD, Ferguson, Cooks, Schoonmaker, let them get busy. It's a passing league anyway.
I need to check. I
think it was our fan base that was. They would have won. Some of our fans didn't trust Dak Prescott, but I always trusted Dak Prescott. Just let him cook. That's our identity. Right after that Philly game, when we played Philly, he put up all those yards and whatever. That's when our identity started to change because he got more confident as well.
So the spread is right now is plus 11. Well, we're minus 11.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So minus 11 is the highest spread of the week. The next highest is Kansas City over the Raiders at 9.5. Nope. I'm sorry. Miami over the Jets at 10. That's the next highest.
Is that game is here in New Jersey, I think. Right? That Miami game?
On Friday, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 44 degrees here in New Jersey. Let's see how Miami plays in the cold weather.
Wait, we have NFL. They have a game. They doing a game Friday night?
Yeah, on Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Oh, Black Friday. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
On Prime.
Is that the only game Friday?
Yeah, that's the only NFL game. There's a college game on too. Oregon State at night.
Okay. I forgot they started doing a game on Black Friday.
Yes, I'm glad though. I'm glad we have football on Friday.
I'm not.
Why not?
Because I don't want to watch the Jets in Miami. Them ain't two teams that I really want to watch, and it comes on early.
Yeah, 3:30. Hey, we can scout for when we play Miami. We play Miami actually Christmas Eve.
Right.
True.
We do play Miami Christmas Eve, so I mean we watched them play, but still now Miami's supposed to be playing better on defense now. I'm like, how? When the Raiders should have beat them. So I don't know how what happened there, but hey, it's still gonna be good to scout them.
I didn't realize they did Miami did was the team for Hard Knocks this past year.
Me neither. It's a couple of shows that I don't even watch it that I haven't even watched, and that was Hard Knocks and Inside the NFL. I hadn't watched that in a couple of seasons now. I used to love to watch Inside the NFL, but I don't even watch that anymore.
We don't have to see because of ESPN, because of ESPN shows and whatever. There's no need to watch Inside the NFL like we used to. That's the crazy thing. I used to love that show. Every week I used to watch it. Now ESPN comes on, First Take, Get Up, and they give you all the news regarding the NFL that you want now. It's hard to watch those shows like we used to now.
Now, I used to like, I don't even know if they still come on, but I used to like to watch The Turning Point. Where they would go through all the games and give you the turning point of each game of what happened that caused that game to go a different direction or so. I used to love to watch that on Mondays.
Wasn't that on CBS? Well, it's not actually CBS, but the little off channels of CBS.
in NBC Sports. NBC Sports. I haven't seen it come on in a long time.
Yeah, NBC Sports. That's what it was.
Yeah, NBC Sports. I used to love to watch that. I was gonna bring up something else. Oh, so let's talk about the finally Jimmy Johnson being inducted into the Ring.
How did you guys feel about that at the game? How did you guys feel about that at the game?
I felt good about it. I felt it was great. I mean, Jerry do things Jerry fashion. You know,
it's about time.
Sorry, man. I had to get the kids to bed.
Hey, Jeff.
I see one of them running in the back. Don't you need to go back there and take care of them? I see one of them back there running again.
No.
Oh no, he wants to smoke. Smokey Batman wants to smoke. That's why he came this time. Look at that. He got something brown in the cup. Lord have mercy.
He's here. Dog.
You got the drink. You got that drink.
You know what?
All right. Well, welcome, Jeff. We'll listen.
Now, let me say one thing. I wish they would put Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor the day that we play the Eagles. That's what I really wanted.
Man, you know what? I would love that.
It's on Sunday night, Jerry.
Yeah.
Jimmy, come on. Let's do it then. That would be the best time to put him in the Ring of Honor, December the 10th, Sunday Night Football. Let's get it. More drama.
You do exactly like we did with Tom Brady. Man, that'd be awesome.
Nah, y'all coming out with the L that day. I'm sorry.
Well, he decided to do it against the Detroit game. That's the Detroit game, right? That we doing it on.
Yeah, that's the Detroit game. Yeah,
that's Monday night.
Game.
That's the Monday night game. Oh no, we need to do that against Philly.
Monday night game
too. Arch rivals. Sunday Night Football. That'd be special.
You know what? I don't even care when they do it. I'm just glad it's being done.
Just as long as they do it, right?
Due time
I'm just glad it's being
get done. I'm just glad that it's been getting done. Finally, you know, this is one thing the fans have been begging for, crying for, and asking for. And I would like to say I think Jerry finally got it. But when he said that his next induction was going to be a coach, I figured it was going to be Jimmy, because I'm like, there's no other coaches that you can put in. Like,
exactly.
I didn't see any other coaches that was going to be worthy of putting in. Like, what other coach you have that you could put in? So I figured it would be Jimmy. But I wasn't expecting it this year. I will say that. I wasn't expecting it this year. But I'm glad it's happening. I know the Carolina owner was pissed off about it. He said that Jerry was very disrespectful. And he said that Jerry showed his class.
That's Jerry.
Jerry, he thinks he run everything. He was like, how dare he use 20 minutes before the game of our time at our stadium to announce that. You know, he was just like, he's disrespectful. So I don't know. So they're like, I mean, you don't have anybody to put in the Ring of Honor, so what you mad at me for?
I'm like, what you mad
but Jerry do things
made y'all
he was pissed.
He gonna be calling Jerry in a couple of years talking about I need a new stadium.
Yeah,
you know, so come on now.
And they do. I'm like, do y'all even clean up? Do y'all even clean up the stadium? Because I know these damn peanut shells ain't just got here before this game started. I'm like,
did North Carolina
do y'all even
that stadium before the Cowboys played? Did North Carolina Tar Heels playing that stadium the day before? That's the only thing I can think of.
But still, though, like you should have a crew there to.
But like, come on now.
Clean up afterwards. That shouldn't be the case.
I was like, this is ridiculous.
I'm just.
But I think another thing, right? I think another thing that we got to stop doing, what we do as us, Jerry has us spoiled. So we go to other stadiums looking for some of the same things and the same treatment and some of the same things, and we're not gonna get that. So but yeah, that's man, that stadium. I'm like, no, this is not it. This is not it. We need escalators. Like, where is the escalators? Where's the elevators? I didn't come here to walk.
You didn't want to get your steps in? You didn't want to get your steps in?
I didn't come here to do all this walking up these steps and stuff. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's because you partied all weekend.
Oh my God. Man.
Yeah,
so before we get too deep off of, let's give our adopted brother here time to speak about his game last night. We already spoke about it before you got here. So
yeah, where's Wayne at now? Where's Wayne talking trash?
We'll get him his lights.
Man, you got 17. You got. Hold on, Jeff. You got 17 seconds.
17 seconds.
Damn, 17 seconds.
Damn.
I thought he was gonna say minutes. He said seconds.
No, get it all in.
I took my blood pressure meds right before the game, like on purpose, because I knew it was going to be one of those, and it was. It was an okay game. I don't like the offensive play calling by Brian Johnson, throwing screens to Julio when it's third and medium, third and long. Defense was like, there was times where it was okay, and there was times where it just looked bad. I'm glad to see Kevin Byard got his interception. I'm glad to see Bradley Roby got his little punch out fumble, but he also got smoked by MVS, which, hey, we've all had drops at the end of the game, so we get it, right? It's happened to everybody, right? But yet he got dusted by MVS, and luckily the Chiefs had the most drops in the NFL this year, and this one went our way. So, I mean, like I said earlier today, luck, schmuck, I don't give up. You know what I'm saying? 9-1. That's all it is.
Yeah, like I said, we gave you guys your accolades. You're 9-1, best record in the NFL. Do you feel like that you guys are I know you don't feel like you're playing your best football.
Not at
right
all.
now.
Haven't all year, but we can't use that excuse all year long either. It's becoming tired. Right? The excuse of not playing up to our standard, but we still find ways to win, which is, it's great, but it's odd at the same time. Hey, Ken. Yep. We heard that last week too.
I don't trust the Bills anyway. So
every week we're gonna take a L. Every week we ain't played nobody. I mean, we're 9-1, so we obviously played somebody.
Okay, that's how we feel.
He's like,
I mean, it's such a tired take from all these fans on both sides of it, man. Well, you didn't play nobody. Well, we didn't make the schedule either. You didn't make your schedule. We didn't make our schedule.
Did I not just say that?
Play who's in front of you.
Right.
And that's it.
yeah.
That's
you
it.
win it or you lose it.
That's it.
You drive the F on and you go through the season.
Right. You're not responsible for how bad the other team is.
Boy, Kenny Bell be wanting that smoke, Jack.
What he said? What he done said? What the clown done said?
He said Josh Allen don't like
Put the clown up.
Yo, Ken is feeling good tonight. He's feeling good tonight.
2 elite quarterbacks threw for less than 200 yards. So what's that say?
Good defense, maybe.
It's called
good defense.
Or elements.
Who's
Elements.
the worst at throwing interceptions?
And I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
Elements.
That's the best thing the Chiefs could have did. Right.
Josh Allen. For all the smack that people talk about Dak's interceptions, right? It's Josh Allen. Nobody talks about
We've been saying that.
And a lot of it, and I've heard people talk about it too. Like the reason why Dak gets more of the flack for interceptions is because of where things have ended for him. That too, but where things have ended for him, vice where Josh Allen is taking his team. I think again, that's also lazy take. Like if you're throwing picks, you're throwing picks.
Exactly.
It's equal opportunity to get smashed on because you're coughing up the rock. Like you don't get a pass just because you play for the Bills and you went deep into the playoffs. Like, and I hate the race argument too. There may be some of that out there, but I think that's just trash. That's so classless. I'm sorry. I hate it. I don't see that. Clearly, I don't see that way in life, right? So it's not an argument that I can even fathom being something. But there's folks out there that are like that. It sucks.
And like I said, I don't even in today's society. I can't even it pisses me off that we still have to deal with this kind of stuff in 2023.
Yep.
And I think the biggest problem for me with that narrative is that the same stuff that we were saying about Romo is the same stuff that we're saying about Dak. And now Josh Allen. But you still got people that want to throw their race card in there. That is, I don't even want to get into that subject now.
Josh Allen is a little bit better Carson Wentz.
Wait a minute.
Josh Allen ain't nothing but Romo with a better arm. I keep
saying
that.
He's a little bit better Carson Wentz.
He's a better version than Romo. That's it because of his arm strength.
And that's the reason why I compare him. Yep, that's exactly why I compare him to Carson Wentz, because Carson Wentz had a cannon, but he tries to play hero ball, and that was always his downfall. Always.
Well, the thing about Josh Allen is that the league was trying to find the next Peyton Manning, Tom Brady scenario, and so Josh Allen was that kid that they was going to elevate along with Mahomes, and it didn't work out.
Kermit.
Well, Jalen Ramsey tried to tell you. He tried to tell everybody.
Hey. Trayvon Diggs is telling everybody too. You were nothing to my bro got there.
Bro.
So he's telling everybody too.
And when you leave, you like, you know what? He about right.
That's wild.
I like it. Before Stephon got there, that was Jalen Ramsey was calling them trash.
Yeah, but hey.
But and I know we talk about quarterbacks and we talk, but how surprising is it that Dak is the longest tenured quarterback on the same team in the league right now?
It's weird.
Yeah, he's the only quarterback that's still with the team that drafted him.
From this class.
No, I think just longest tenured in the NFL.
Longest
been on the team longer than Dak has with Dallas.
Yeah.
We had a lot of older guys retire, and then Aaron Rodgers moved from Green Bay. So it's a reset, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So did y'all know that the players get a penalty for making a peace sign?
Tyreek Hill started that. Tyreek Hill started that.
I'm looking at
Tyreek Hill, man. Tyreek Hill is a burner.
Going to
started
peace
that
sign,
nonsense.
waving by.
Yeah, throw them deuces while you burning you up.
Right. That's what that's what the ref just told him when he was talking to the refs, and now they told him no peace signs because they don't want to have to make I would hate to make the decision for you. So no peace signs. He said, so you telling me you're gonna penalize me for that? And he was like, yeah, it's gonna be a penalty. So don't do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They can't
Yeah,
wave at them.
Cheetah.
So yeah, in high school and little league kids, those are in one league that I did. Kid could get thrown out the game for that. But yeah, it's getting bad now.
Wow. Peace sign. Yeah, you started that. He's so fast, you're not catching him.
No.
The cheetah.
Yeah, man, that touchdown he had in the Raiders game, it's like 4 dudes around him. He just
that was impressive. But he runs a 40 and what?
I was like, oh my God.
4-1-2 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
He's too fast. So when we play them, we have to knock his block off. Somebody got to knock his block off.
The crazy thing about him is he's not straight line speed either.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude is shifty. His hips are loose. Like DK is the kind of guy who can run fast straight, but that's about it, right? When he gets up to speed, it's hard as hell to catch him. With Cheetah, man, that dude, he's like Barry Sanders: stop, cut, pump, go. Like it's bananas what he can do.
We played
Sean's out.
2 years ago when we played the Chiefs, though. We kind of neutralized him.
Yeah.
You know, so let's see what happens though. But then we got Jalen Waddle on the other side.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
They got a lot of speed. They got
a 4x100 relay team.
Yeah.
Not to mention
crazy.
A-Chain, the running back. That dude's almost as fast as Tyreek.
But he got hurt. Exactly. He hurt his knee last week.
Yeah, he re-aggravated his knee issue. Yeah. So that's
did
he? Yeah. Yeah, he played the first quarter, and that was it. He went back out the game because his knee. I don't know if he's playing against the Jets on Friday.
Okay, the Bill said we need to get Shaq. We're Shaq Leonard.
Yeah, but like I said before, how's his back though? That's the thing. How's his back?
He's not been healthy.
Can he move? Can he hit? I mean, we went through that already. I don't know.
Can the Bell think we need to get everybody?
Lord,
I mean, that's across the board because I've already seen it in my groups too.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody, like any free agent, come into Philly, come on.
Right, I like they obsessed with that. They just in. They don't care.
Yep.
Fantasy football. That's why.
I have no idea. Yeah, don't have no idea how the salary cap work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's so many things that go into getting a player. You know, money. What the player gonna want after that? After just coming on a team, you know what they looking for is their future. You know, how do they fit with your future? How they fit with your locker room? How they fit with your scheme? It's just so many things. I mean, that goes into getting a player. They think every player they hit the market, you could just call them and say, "Come to the team, come play." It don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
I mean, now also too, he's got to clear waivers, right?
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I said earlier. He got to clear waivers.
But $6.1 million. Who's gonna pay that?
This is not.
He should be paid out, right?
This is not bad.
It's still left over.
He has to clear. If he clears waivers, then he can sign with anybody. But
right.
Who wants to claim him for $6.1 million?
Nobody.
That's the thing.
With 7 games left.
Nobody.
Who's that desperate for a linebacker?
Right.
Not
that part.
Philly. And I know Kenneth Bell said, watch Howie Roseman get him. No, because we're last on the waiver wire, number 1. And number 2, we're not paying $6 million when we don't even have the cap space.
Thank you. I'm glad it's coming from an Eagle fan because he swear to God somebody and he got an Eagle fan that boy lied so much. I don't even want to get started.
$5 million in cap space. It's not happening.
I don't know. Hey, listen, if he was right,
we don't even have a roster spot for him.
That's anybody right now. That's the thing. If he's right, he's a very
I'm just glad it's coming from an Eagle fan, and I'm glad it's Jeff here saying it from an Eagle fan, because he will swear to God that he got an Eagle fan that called him and told him that the Eagles was getting him. He will swear to God. He'll make up a lie quick. He'll tell you a lie quick now.
I'd be lying if I said that Howie wouldn't call, right, and at least test the market, because he does that on like every free agent, right, as any good GM should.
Right.
But he ain't coming to Philly. There's too much there. I don't see it.
Right.
Hey Jeff, I do have a question for you. Why did Philly stop running the ball? Swift was doing his thing last night. Why did Philly stop running the ball?
What I say about Brian Johnson, man, I was confused.
Swift had 76 yards and 12 carries. I said, why did they stop running the ball?
Yeah, he got a lot of it in the second half. He had over 100 total yards, but a lot of those were on like 2 chunk plays, I want to say. So his average was not great aside from those 2 chunk plays, but I don't know, man. It was a really weird game. Like the way the teams matched up, you would have figured that, we wouldn't have let Pacheco run like he did. And we said he was going to run angry, right? But he ran real damn angry all over us in the first half.
I like Pacheco, though.
I was like, damn it, man. We got to stop this boy, man. What is going on here?
Yeah.
That's how he runs, too. Angry.
So based off y'all last games or a couple of games, Jeff, how's your feelings about Brian Johnson, y'all OC?
I mean, he's done really good all year, right? From a holistic approach, he's done really good all year. He's improved as the season went on. Like our red zone was in the beginning of the season, and I think now we're up to like 12th in the league, right? We were 29th in the league in red zone, right? And now we're up to 12th. That's fantastic within one season. Situational play calling has been suspect. Not being able to hold the ball and grind out the clock, and it's happened multiple times this year, including last night. But overall, not bad for his first time being an OC. There's still so many questions, though.
Man, that sound like Kellen Moore. That sound like Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
So I just, I just want to ask, how do you feel like that? And I don't want to use the word luck, but do you guys feel like that eventually these close games are going to catch up to you like it did with Minnesota last year?
It very well could. There's every opportunity for it to happen. I mean, I can't say yes. I can't say no. I don't know. The one thing I will say is, the one thing that Jalen's done all year is be out freaking standing when playing from behind. Right, number 1 in the league when he's playing from behind. Should we have to do that? No. I don't like that he's not playing very well when we have the lead. It should be the exact opposite. But yeah, it could absolutely catch up and bite us, and in the worst place possible once we get to the postseason. Because at this point, I think it's all but settled. Philly and Dallas are going to end up in the postseason. Where we end up or where whoever ends up is still up for grabs, right? But we'll both be there for sure.
Yo, what's up with Brown too? I'm sorry, I forgot about that. What's up with Brown going at Hurts like that on the sideline? I said, is this T.O. again? What was that all about last night?
Bro, to be honest with you, I didn't even see it. I was tipsy last night. I was pouring it back like I was pouring them in the sink, bro.
Who got dogs? Jeff?
Me. That's me.
No, I thought I heard some dogs.
They back there having
my
fun
puppies,
too.
man. My puppies. They're actually Texas dogs. Damn it.
Y'all better do something about that though. Brown, I don't know.
Yeah.
He didn't do that again when he was on Tennessee. He comes to Philly, he brand new.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, like I said, I didn't see it.
Like his second time or third time doing that. Yeah, he's like his second or third time doing it.
It's the second time that I'm aware of, but like I said, I didn't see it, so I'll have to look it back.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I don't know
All
what
right.
could have brought that on.
They'll be fine.
Was he frustrated about not getting the ball or something?
He didn't get the ball last night. They shut him down though. They shut him down last night.
Yeah, L'Jarius Sneed kept him locked.
Yeah, he kept him in check.
Yep. And that's weird, right? Because they even mentioned he's the most penalized cornerback in the NFL. I'm like, bet, throw at him. Right? Test him.
Maybe it was a rain.
The best thing that can happen is you test him and he makes mistakes and he holds or he grabs and he pushes, whatever, and laundry comes out. Like, yeah, I think the rain had something to do with it, on both ends, right? Specifically the drops.
His style of play was just maybe just a bad matchup for Brown. But Brown a bigger receiver. He liked him. And he liked the muscle cats at the line will not do. Now he was just as big, just as physical. So
if he was bodying him, man, then absolutely, and that's why, like Ken said, Smitty was open. Smitty was getting the ball. The one thing that I am impressed with, though, is that we still were able to move the ball without Dallas Goedert. Right? We didn't do a lot to the tight ends, right? Dallas will be back for Dallas, right? That's why we didn't put him on IR. Right? They're going to get him back at 4 weeks. And I think that again changes the way that this team moves the ball.
Okie dokie. Well, you guys want to go through the picks for the week?
Yeah.
Let's do it, baby.
You got him up, Sean?
Yeah,
So if not, I got him up already. If you want.
Yeah, you got some mad dogs back there, don't you?
Yeah, man, they're
celebrating.
They're going down.
They're part wolf, so. So they're called a Texas Blue Lacy. It's actually a state dog in Texas. So it's a Greyhound English Shepherd wolf mix.
Texas.
Oxymoron,
bro.
I don't know. I don't know, man. So they're ranch dogs. They like to have cattle. Lord, it's been all day.
They going in, baby. Whatever's going
All
on, they
day
going
long.
in.
They'll just play fighting with each other. There you go.
All right, so we got I'm sorry here. We got Green Bay at Detroit. It's a division game. Thursday, Thanksgiving.
What's going on with Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones left the game with a knee or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. That ain't gonna matter though. I don't think that's gonna matter.
Detroit gonna spank them, man.
The 2B Lions gonna win that game.
7.5 right now.
Yeah,
2B Lions gonna win that game.
Yeah,
I got Detroit.
I got Detroit winning that game.
I can't go against Detroit. My wife will smack me.
All right, we got obviously Washington and Dallas.
You already know.
First I got Dallas.
Yeah,
Dallas 48-21. I told you.
48-21. You gonna give him 21 points?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 21 points. But we gonna have 48.
I'm gonna say 31-17. I think that we'll have a big lead, and Dak will be having his hat on in the fourth quarter again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dak is the only quarterback the last 4 games to haven't played in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. The fourth quarter. Yeah. I don't think he's playing this neither.
Hopefully not. We don't need him.
All right, you got San Francisco at Seattle.
No, that's easy. They're 49ers.
Is it easy?
They did just lose their safety.
Yeah, is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is Geno still
But
hurt?
Geno did get hurt Sunday.
His elbow.
He did, didn't he? He did.
Yeah,
He came back in.
yeah, he got hurt Sunday.
Came back in and they still lost.
But Drew Lock is not it.
At all.
Lock is not it.
Carol says that Smith will be okay for Thursday.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know, man.
All right.
I'll take San Fran on that one.
Give me Seattle. Give me Seattle. Shock the world. It's my upset special.
They are at
just
home.
got swept by the Rams.
12 man is nasty too.
Man.
You know what? You know what?
And the Browns almost beat them.
I gotta go with you. I gotta go with you, Mr. Cowboy Nation. It's a Sunday night game in Seattle.
It's Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
It's Thursday night.
Thursday night.
They play Thursday night.
They usually do
I
well.
think I'm gonna go with Seattle.
I think I'm going with Seattle too.
I'm the lone wolf.
I'm taking San Fran.
All right.
Oh.
I thought I was a lone wolf on that one. That's all good.
All right, we got Miami at the Jets.
Miami.
Miami.
How are they
Miami gonna smoke
road right now in bowl?
Because it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold in New Jersey on Friday. It's gonna be cold.
All right, we got New Orleans at Atlanta.
Desmond Ritter's the quarterback again in Atlanta.
Yeah,
they
did Carr get hurt?
Heineken.
Didn't Carr get hurt Sunday? This past Sunday?
No, they were on the bye week. He got hurt the Sunday before.
Sunday before. Okay.
Yeah, they were on the bye week this week.
Marshawn Lattimore might not play either.
And they already didn't shut Michael Thomas down. And he going to IR.
Give me the Falcons.
Who needs to retire?
I'm going with ATL on that one, Shawty.
Yeah. Desmond Ritter resurgence.
Magic City Falcons. That's what I'm gonna call them.
Magic City Falcons.
So silly. So this next game definitely is not going to have the spice to it that it should have. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Usually that game at this time of the year is usually that game that you want to see because
got some implications on it. Yeah.
Right. Who is Cincinnati backup quarterback?
Browning. His name is Browning, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he an undrafted free agent?
Yeah.
He's been bouncing around the league for a little while.
Oh, okay.
But do y'all trust Pittsburgh though? Do y'all really trust Pittsburgh even though they changed coordinator? They have a quarterback problem, not an OC
their defense.
problem.
It's their defense that's been winning them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the problem. And they're favored by 1 in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bengals on that one.
What team picked up Flacco? Who did Flacco sign with?
The Browns.
Cleveland.
The Browns.
Yeah.
Oh, Browns. Okay.
He's on the Browns.
You know, I'm gonna take Pitt on this. I think Najee. Yeah, I think Najee's gonna get it.
Yeah, I don't trust Brandon against the Pittsburgh front, man. So I think TJ Watt make a couple game changing plays.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Pittsburgh.
Give me Chase. Give me Chase and give me that running game against Pittsburgh.
We got Carolina at Tennessee.
Oh shoot!
Oh my! Oh my! It's the Egg Bowl.
Oh my!
Where they playing at?
Tennessee.
I still think Tennessee. Yeah, I still think Tennessee win.
Tennessee.
Yeah, me Tennessee.
All right. So then we got Tampa Bay at Indianapolis.
I'm taking the Colts on that one.
I'm taking the Bucs.
Yeah.
The Bucs were a little scrappy against San Fran this past week, man. So I don't know. Give me the Bucs. I'm gonna roll with the Bucs.
Colts are fighting for playoff position though. That's the
I'm gonna go with Indy.
You going? Y'all taking Indy?
I'm gonna go with Indy too. And the only reason I say that is I think I heard Baker was hurt and they signed another quarterback behind Kyle Trask as insurance. So I'm not sure how Baker is this week. So
I hadn't heard anything about that being questionable or nothing.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
I don't see him on the injury list.
Yeah,
I know just because I live here, I see stuff about them all the time. I'm like,
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's right. You do have the inside.
It's only inside because I'm in the friggin' area. That's it.
Don't reveal your sources. Play it out.
Nah, man.
All right, we got New England at the Giants.
Oh,
New England's favored by 3.5.
Nah, give me New England. Give me New England.
How? Have y'all watched New England play?
Because the Giants are gaga, man.
Yeah, like
Washington, though. They beat Washington.
They beat Washington.
They did beat Washington.
I don't know. Maybe that baptism in Dallas woke them up because they got on Washington head, man. So I don't know.
I'm about to pull for New York this week because Washington, in my opinion, is better than New England. So,
hey, if Danny DeVito wins this game, Bill Belichick may be gone by Monday. Right? And
that's my thing. Like
I think Mac Jones would be going with him too. I think Robert Kraft has set both of them up on the sidewalk and say, "Hey, catch an Uber out of here."
Oh wow! All right, got about 3 minutes. Jacksonville at Houston. I think that's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a great
game of the week. Damn, that's hard. See, Houston beat them the first game.
I'm gonna go. Houston beat them the first time, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, they beat them in Houston, right?
They're at Houston.
They beat them in Jacksonville.
I think
they beat them by like 20 something.
They beat them in Jacksonville. Okay.
Yeah.
DJ Stroud is playing his best. Is playing like the best football. DeMarco Ryan got that team playing. He got that team balling. Can't take that away from him. I'm happy for him being the type of organization that he went to with Houston Texans. Everybody know Houston Texans history, with their organization. So for him to go there and do and have what he have going on with this team right now, hats off to him.
Mm-hmm. That CJ had 3 picks last week, right? CJ had 3 picks.
Yeah, he had 3 picks, but they still won.
I would expect him to have a comeback game, like him tightening up, what he's doing and get back on schedule.
Right.
He's a gunslinger too, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Cleveland at Denver.
Another good game,
Denver. I'm gonna go.
Another good game.
Denver. I'm going with Denver. I think Russell Wilson is playing wild now.
Yeah.
He's playing better football now. Yeah, he's playing better ball now.
All right.
They're running the ball more too. They're running the ball more.
I'm going Denver too. We got Rams at Arizona.
Shoot, Rams.
Give me Arizona.
I don't know because
Cooper Kupp's out. Kyler Murray's looking good right now.
Yeah, right.
I'm going Arizona.
I think I'm gonna go Arizona on this one.
Okay. We got Kansas City at the Raiders.
That's gonna
Kansas City.
KC.
I think Kansas City bounced back.
The Raiders been playing good though.
Baltimore at Los Angeles.
Chargers.
Baltimore.
I'm not picking the Chargers no more this year. I'm done. It cost me too much money. I ain't playing with the Chargers no more.
Chicago.
They got so much talent.
Yeah, Chicago at Minnesota.
Give me the Astronauts.
Let me get Minnesota.
I'm gonna go with Minnesota, even though Justin Fields back, but I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
And the Buffalo Bills at Philadelphia.
Kelly Green game, by the way.
Oh man, I'm taking.
I just can't. I can't trust Josh. I can't trust him. And they don't have an OC. Well, they do have an OC, but he just getting back into their. I can't trust. I can't trust Buffalo.
I can't trust Buffalo.
Josh like to throw the ball too much.
But I'm not gonna say that other team's name in my predictions here.
You can go with cheesesteak. You can go with cheesesteak. You can say cheesesteak.
Bird gang.
Cheesesteak good.
I'm not saying nothing that pertains to them.
Cheesesteak.
Man, I need Philly to lose. Let's go Bills. Give me the Buffalo Bills.
I wish I could pick, but Josh Allen is Romo. Yeah. I can't do that right now. And they play on the road.
Let's hope good Romo show up.
All right.
I think it should be a good game, though.
31.
I think it'll be a good game.
The Bills can't stop anybody though. Their defense is trash. Y'all know that, right? Their secondary trash.
Yeah.
As Bubba would say, trash.
You think AJ Brown gonna have a resurgent game?
150 yards and 3 touchdowns. Watch.
Let's go. I'm here for it.
I ain't saying all that.
I'm not saying nothing. I ain't even picking.
See, it's hard for me because I'm an SEC guy. Yeah. And I see all these SEC players on Philly. I'm like, man. Especially the Bama boys. I'm like, man. Yeah. Then my uncle got to text me and remind me, too. Them Bama boys is good.
Cluck, Bama.
Listen, man, roll Tide, baby. Don't start with me. Roll Tide, baby.
What that being said, it's old man time.
Yo, we coming for Georgia. We coming for Georgia in the SEC championship game. We coming for Georgia.
Nikki, should I do it
to you right now?
Can I do it to you, Nikki?
Why?
Yep.
This has been Stars Talking Cowboys, the podcast, with your hosts, Sean Fox, K Boogie, and Cowboys.
No Taylor Swift.
Be sure to check us out every
No Taylor Swift.
Don't play too much.
Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central.
Oh, man.
Y'all funny.
I was loving that Taylor Swift last week.
Oh, that Taylor Swift was good too, though.
We got blocked on Facebook for using Taylor Swift songs. So,
damn, for real?
The referees blocked us. They threw a flag on us.
Yeah.
Yep, they did.
Nobody doubles either.
They threw a flag on us. So.
You got to make the magic statement beforehand. I don't own the rights to this.
I'm gonna be quiet because Nikki is.
I ain't touching that one. I just got out of Facebook jail, so
right.
They tried to put me in jail, but I got myself out of it. I got a good lawyer. They crazy.
Shout out to our unofficial sponsor, Magic City. We got to have them send us some wings or something.
Man, we got to do a show there.
Right, we shout them out every week.
I'm trying to do it. Yeah, I'm trying to do a show for Magic City. Like, we need to do a show.
Oh, man, what type of show you talking about, bro? Wait a minute, hold on now.
Episode of this show.
We're going to have to be in the champagne room to do a show in there.
With that being said, Nikki, you want to take us out?
No. Who didn't take us out last week? I let the guests take us out tonight. Jeff.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can have your 17 seconds of fame, Jeff.
I'm good, man. Hey, everybody, thanks for coming out. Thanks for chatting, keeping us laughing, keeping us lively. Thanks everybody on the panel here for having me on once again. I appreciate you having me in week after week, regardless of how things go in our favor, right? But I got to get that last little jab. But hey, look forward to seeing you guys next week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy time with your friends and family.
Yes.
Be thankful for everything you have. Be thankful for the things that you don't have that may be, good that you don't have. Right.
Right.
Most
Amen.
Of all, football, man. It's a good time of year. It's getting exciting.
Yes, it is. College is good too. College is good. Don't sleep. College is off the chain.
Yeah.
It's coming to the wire. I'm sad to hear about Florida State's quarterback though.
Yeah, that was bad, man.
Yeah, I'm sad
That's the same
to
injury
hear.
that Dak Prescott had. Same one.
Yes.
I was like, oh, look at the ankle.
Yeah, that's real. He was playing his best football, so I'm really sad to hear that. About him with him. But yeah, as Jeff said, happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you and your families. We have a lot to be thankful for. I think people have a lot more to be thankful for than sometimes what they realize. Be nice to people, be kind to people, because you never know what people going through behind closed doors. One good thing you say could just change a person's mentality at that moment, or even life at that moment. So I always try to be respectful and treat people how you want to be treated, because you never know what's going on with people behind. People don't know. A lot of times people don't want to talk about their issues. They're afraid to be judged. So, just give people a safe space and let them know that it's okay, and let them know that you care. This is the time of the year that you see a lot of people in bad states because they don't have certain family members, or they lost certain family members during this time. So again, we might not have everything we want, but we blessed to have what we have. So
Thanks for hitting that, Nikki. I was actually going to say that too.
All right. Well, we will definitely see you guys next week, and I definitely will see the Cowboy fans. We'll see you in the chat or online after the game on Thursday.
Right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody.
God bless.
Good night. Go Bills. Bills Mafia. That's that Bills Mafia.
Oh my God, Bills Mafia, Lord.